What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Crypto Tro. I am Crypto Tro, bringing you the latest and the greatest in cryptocurrencies. And today, we're going to talk about some new information DeFi Kingdoms just put out regarding PvP. And we know everybody been waiting on PvP. Everybody's like, when is PvP? And they actually just dropped some good information on Twitter. So we're going to talk about that, letting you know when you can test out PvP. And if you want to vote on it, you can vote on it as well. And I'm going to show you how to do so. So we're going to talk about that and some more little information that DeFi Kingdoms continues to release and put on the market and just helping the entire ecosystem as a whole. So we're going to talk about that. But before we get too in depth, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you really mess with the kid, turn on those notifications right now, man. We're going to continue to drop in content. I know it's been a hiatus for me for about 2 weeks. It's been about 2 weeks. I had to take a 2-week breather because we know crypto is volatile and it can mess with your head if you don't, take time out and go outside and touch some grass, man. No, this is just an asset class that's very fast growing, but it's still in its infancy. So we really can't just call it right now, but I love to see DeFi Kingdoms continue to build and do what they're doing. And I also got to let you know, this is not financial advice whatsoever. This is just me talking about the crypto projects that I personally invest in or that I find attractive. So if you would like financial advice, I always consult with the financial advisor before going too deep into the crypto space because we know it's super volatile, man. It goes up and it goes down like crazy, but we are still in a bear market and a lot of things are going on outside of crypto, just the macro economy that's really making crypto, kind of stay where it's at, making people lose trust in crypto. But we know this technology is here to stay, and you really can't stop innovation. No matter what you do, no matter what the government is doing, innovation is going to continue to happen no matter what. So, like I said, if you need to, go outside, touch some grass, get some fresh air, take a break, because crypto is still in its infancy, and we still have so much more to go, man. We're still in the beginning stages of it, so don't get discouraged, but also make sure you talk to somebody before going too deep into it and losing money that you can't afford to lose. And I always say only invest in what will allow you to sleep at night. If you can't sleep, you tossing and turning, you losing money here and there, stop, take a break, and dollar cost average, because we know DCA is the best way to go in the crypto space when you're especially investing in a good project. So enough of this spiel. Let's get into it, man. Let's get straight into it. DeFi Kingdoms, what we talking about? So it wouldn't be right if I didn't go over the price of Jewel. We can see today price of Jewel is at 20 cents. I believe yesterday or a couple of days ago, somebody offloaded a lot of Jewel and it went down to 17 cents. It was a whale he sold. I forgot the exact amount of Jewel, but you can go look at it on the blockchain. He sold a lot of Jewel though, but we can see confidence in the project bounced it all the way up back to 20 cents. So if you caught that wick right there at the 17 cents, you could have easily made some money going up and hitting that 20-cent mark. And that's just showing people really believe in a project and the longevity. Some people might want to get out of Jewel and DeFi Kingdoms project, but I say like we already at the bottom or close enough to the bottom. So I'm not really investing in anything I can't lose. I'm not investing tons of money that just won't allow me to sleep. So I'm just really just being patient, holding my Jewel in the jeweler, just collecting more Jewel, because why would you sell in a bear market unless you absolutely have to sell? That's crazy to me. Selling in a bear market when everything is already down 100%, that's like, that's wild. Like, why would you do that? I would rather just lose the money. Or, I mean, some people take their money out the table, but at the same time, if you got a boatload of Jewel, I believe Jewel will appreciate in a in a bull market rather. And the team is still building. It's not like they're not giving updates each and every day, man. It's a new update for DeFi Kingdoms every day. So why would you not believe in a team like that? I'm not sure because a lot of teams don't even really even tweet in bear markets. They say they're building, they're cutting out the noise, but it's always good to let the investors know and the people playing the game know what's really going on, because if we're left in the dark, why would we feel comfortable still investing in a project? And that's just my personal opinion behind it. Let me know what you guys think. So on the crystal, and we can see currently crystal is at 6 cents. And I know you're like, Tro, crystal is keep dropping. Why would I buy crystal? Well, to be honest, the only reason me personally I would buy crystal is to get in the game and start playing. Now you want to always buy on red sticks, on red candlestick days, because you want to buy at the cheapest price. And if you haven't got in and got a hero yet, now it's one of the best times to get in, especially on Crystalville with that 6 cent price. Then we go to Jade. Now we know Jade absolutely tanked, and it's at 4 cents right now. But I think Crystal and Jade will kind of be trading around the same prices once we hit that bull market. And I do believe they will appreciate in the bull market. I don't think they will appreciate as much as Jewel, because Jewel is so much mechanics behind Jewel, and the locking of Jewel, the burning of Jewel. Now we do have burnings of Crystal and Jade as well, but I believe more so if you want to just invest in the game itself and not play the game, then Jewel is your best option. But if you want to actually play the game and play on both Serendale and Crystalville, then you do have to buy the respective cryptos on each blockchain. So like I said, I wouldn't necessarily just say Jade is dead, because you're gonna need Jade to play the game and you're gonna need Crystal to play the game. So if this the best way to get into the game if you actually want to play. But if you just want to invest, you can just buy Jewel, hold Jewel, put it in a jeweler. I think right now in Crystalville, the APR is like around 6%. So that's still a good APR, especially in a bear market. Just letting your Jewel continue to stack. Now, enough of prices, enough of the boring stuff. Let's get into the good alpha information DeFi Kingdoms just dropped yesterday. So first piece of information we see, DeFi Kingdoms, this is from the DeFi Kingdoms official Twitter page. And we can see this, the DeFi FK chain tweeted yesterday, more info to come, but with testing looking good, we are scheduling the mainnet upgrade for Friday, March 17th at 1 p.m. So stay tuned this Friday. They scheduling the update, but not only that, just bump the update. But let's get the good information. So DeFi Kingdoms, this will be a network upgrade that will allow us to raise the cap of Crystal and airdrop the locked Crystal from the splitting to the previous locked Jewel holders. Details will be coming soon. So a lot of people been asking what happened to that locked Crystal, or locked Jewel rather, on Serendale that's supposed to be turning to Crystal. Well, this update Friday is pretty much helping the chain to increase the cap of Crystal, where you will now receive your locked Crystal, man. So if you've been on Serendale, expect to see more locked Crystal coming soon. Now, number two. So additionally, for anyone who staked at the beginning of Crystalville, the airdrop emission vesting is complete. You can claim these at the Crystalville jeweler under the X Crystal tab with the airdrop claim button and then withdraw. So we are aware of an issue with the connect button on this site when logging in. Our testing and reports indicate that it is a MetaMask issue and not only impacting DFK. So far, updating MetaMask using incognito mode or switching between game.DeFi Kingdoms and beta DeFi Kingdoms all seem to be viable workarounds. We hope to get this resolved soon, and we are continuing to monitor any resolutions on our end. So very excited to get those locked Crystal. It's been a minute, but like I said, you got to be patient in the crypto market. A lot of people, want everything to happen so fast. Like they want PvP to drop in a day. And you got to understand, like, these games that's already out, like these big gaming studios, it takes years for them to develop these games. You just see the final product, but the good part about being in the crypto space, you see the entire process. So always be patient, especially in crypto gaming. People want a game so fast, but these big games, they take time to develop, and you don't want an unfinished product to be the finished product. You don't want it to be released and it's a lot of bugs and a lot of issues, and it's not playable. You want to actually enjoy the experience when the entire game drops. So love DeFi Kingdoms and the team for that, because they're actually putting in the work to make sure we enjoy the game when it first drops. Not saying it won't be any bugs, because with any game it's gonna come some bugs. That's just a part of gaming, but you wanna minimize that to make the game enjoyable. Now, the good information, man, what you all been waiting for, new PvP development. So, DeFi Kingdom stated PvP development continues at full speed. However, it is not safe for your heroes yet. In the meantime, we would like a pre-alpha test realm to smash some training dummies and explore a bit. It isn't the end product and isn't perfect. So, like I said, this is just the test, pre-alpha realm where you can test it out, play some PvP, but it's not the end product, and don't expect for it to be, just perfect. And like I said, that's a part of the game, but it's like we're in a gaming studio and we get to play the game. Like we pretty much, like, say for instance when Call of Duty come out, it's like we're one of the developers who get to play the game before the actual game drops. So they also stated and made an actual feedback for us. So be able to try out some abilities and directly provide data for balance and feedback. Emphasis on the pre-alpha nature of this test realm, since it will have bugs and incomplete graphics. This is not PvP. This is just for fun and data gathering. So right now it's been 329 votes. It's 20 hours left, and we are leading as far as I would test it consistently. Some people do want to wait for full PvP. I don't know why I made a mistake and actually voted for full PvP, but I actually do want to test the actual PvP out. I know it's not a finished product, but it's always good to see what's in the makings, man. Like, what can we kind of assume what PvP will look like? So very interesting to see that, and very excited. And a lot of people are saying yes, count me in. A lot of people are saying yes, let's go, get me in. Yes, so the community is very excited to see and test the PvP on DeFi Kingdoms. So that's my video. Just really want to give you an update on PvP. A lot of people been asking me, a lot of people I got invested into the game is like, Tro, when can we expect PvP? And I always say, just be patient. The team is developing, and now with this new information, they are actually putting out a survey to see if people would actually like to test the pre-alpha testnet and see a glimpse of what PvP has in store. So very, very bullish for DeFi Kingdoms. Very excited. And as we enter, the final legs of the bear market, this is very important, and I believe will be very good for DeFi Kingdoms, especially dropping in a bear market where we have a playable game. And then once we hit full on bull, more players will come in. So like I said, very excited to see that. Crypto Tro, that's my video for today. I'm out of here.